edition. Hi, one of the audience in my channel, he sent me this Metro X 3D scanner for me to test out, and after the review I will send it back to him. I think it's brand new. It has been opened. This could be the holder. A little bust cable. This could be the adapter for the 3D scanner, and that one before was for a turntable. Look like it's brand new. They come with 10mm markers, and it's reflective one. I don't see a 6mm marker. Okay, and here must be a calibration board. It's made from glass. Yeah, let's look really nice. It's like it's not a sticker. It's like they print the black dot. Come with the QR code. Okay, we have a tripod, and it's a metal tripod. Look like good quality. Yeah, it's extendable. And this will be automatic turntable. I should be able to control this with a PC via Bluetooth. Already pre-applied with the reflective marker. This is my fourth Revopoint scanner that I have my hands on. Okay, here's a marker block kit. Additional markers. That's all 10mm markers. We have this, look like a scanning tower. And it's magnetic, right? The cube here is already pre-applied with a 10mm marker. And I have some more of the cube, very nice package. This will be my first comparison video between the Revopoint, the Metro X, and Creality Scan Raptor Pro. Yesterday I made a 3D scan project, this A-pillar, a plastic cover. After I finished 3D scan of the Raptor Pro, I continue to scan this same object in the same condition without a spray, and using the same set of the marker. One thing I noticed while I was scanning with the Metro X is that the speed, and you see it from the video. I put it side by side. And second thing is that usually when I scan with the Raptor, it can detect the marker closer to the object, and also the marker that is far away. That's why I made this target for the Raptor, so that it can scan on the side of the object easier. I can move in a different angle. And the Revopoint Metro X come with this, and it's quite similar to the one that I use, but it doesn't work with the Metro X. I mean, when I scan with the Metro X, it will only detect the marker that is closer to the object. When I try to aim it for the far distant marker, it won't see the marker at all. It only see what is closer to the scanner. The second part is that if I scan using a cross line, I wouldn't be able to switch to 7 lines, the parallel lines, while I was scanning, because when I scan with the Raptor Pro, for the part that requires speed, just the flat part and has a lesser of the detail, I will use a cross line, so it pick up the surface much quicker. And when I scan the detail like a small clips and the pocket, deep pocket, I will use 7 lines. So I can switch it by using this double tap on the start stop button. But with the Metro X, I need to stop the scan to be able to change the scanning mode from parallel line to the cross line. Look closely, you can see it has 2 depth cameras, same. And the Metro X is the camera is a bit wider. It has the same cross laser projector and the parallel line projector. So this is 2 sets of the projector for the laser lines. And for the Metro X, it has the structure light projector. They project the lights in the small pattern line. And the Raptor, it has NIR. So they are different in this department, and they have a RGB camera. It looks like that the RGB camera from the Metro X is larger. The lens is larger than the Raptor. And for the ergonomics, the Metro X is grips better because it's narrower, but the Raptor is quite fat for the grips. They have this rubber that you can place it down like so, but with the Raptor it's gonna like rocking around. But Raptors, you can connect it to a wireless handle, so that you may need to purchase separately. They both fed with a 12-volt power supply, both a scanner, but the Raptor has a wireless handle with the battery pack inside, so you can use it wirelessly. But this one, you need an AC outlet to plug in the AC adapter so that you can operate this one. So, but if I want to scan the car panel, which is I will test in my next video, I will use the power bank to power this one. I hold a laptop on the left hand and the scanner on the right hand, so I can walk around the car and test the 3D scan of the car panel. The Raptor Pro, Raptor X, Raptor Original, the emphasis on the blue laser mode. So they designed just the blue laser with the highest performance. The infrared is like a free stuff that it comes with the scanner, like a complementary sensor. They mainly focus on a cross line and parallel line laser. But the Metro X, it gives best result with the structure light, not the blue laser mode. Okay, let's get started with the comparison. On the right is scan with the Metro X 7-line laser. In the middle, we scan using a full field mode, structure light, and on the left is also full field mode, but scanning with the automatic turntable. So you can see different here that full field mode with the turntable gives the best result. Some of the noise is missing because it sits on the turntable, and the scanning angle is limited. It has to be sit on a tripod, so the noise is missing. But this is the best mode that the Metro X can do with the highest detail. In the middle is the same full field mode, but it's handheld and it's more complete. See, the nose is a little less mushy. The trade-off is that it gets a lower tail. And the underperformer of the three is the 7-line laser. I scanned this with a 0.2mm resolution. This is the highest resolution that the Metro X can be set before start the scanning. And I also fused the point cloud with the 0.2. All this is fused with the 0.2mm. But 7-line laser give the opposite outcome. It's supposed to be the sharpest one, but it gives a lowest detail. So this is a very unusual for blue laser scanner, because a 7-line laser is supposed to give a very sharp and clean detail. And one thing I noticed when I do a 3D scanning with the Metro X is that the width of the laser line is really thick. I mean, it's thicker than Raptor's. The Raptor 7-line laser has the width about 0.1mm, and the 22 lines or 34 lines, it will be a little bit bigger. But the 7-line laser from the Metro X is very wide. I mean, it's thickest laser line that I have ever seen on a 3D scanner. I think the laser line is somewhere between 0.3 or 0.5mm. As the result, it makes the Metro X lie in the bottom of this chart. Before that, the Moose is the underperformer in this chart. But you can see here the detail between the 7-line Raptor and 7-line Metro X is very different. The 7-line from the Metro X is look like it was scanned with like 0.5mm resolution, and the Raptor is 0.15 when I scan this. And even the Moose give a better result than the 7-line laser from the Metro X. I'm not talking about MAF tree. If you compare it to the MAF tree, it will be totally different class of the 3D scanner. The black eye from the 7-line is better than the full field mode. The nose which is orange color. Orange color is considered to be a dark color for the 3D scanner. So it scans darker color better than the full field mode, but it gives much lower detail. Look at the eggshells. It's very rough, even rougher than the Wager. The Wager is used to be the roughest, see here, but it's smoother than the Metro X. The Metro X 3D scan, the detail of the scan is in the bottom of the chart. I didn't expect this to be this bad. It should be at least better than the Otter. Otter in small mode also give a better detail than the Metro X in a 7-line mode. Okay, let's look at the back of the scan. The 3-1 on the right, 1, 2, 3 is from Metro X. This one is the best one that they can do. On the far right corner is the turntable with the full field mode, and this one full field mode handheld, and this one 7-line laser. See the seam line here is there because it's not precise. The precision is lower, so when it's merged the eggshell, it gives a seam line, which shouldn't happen. But the full field mode gives a better result for the seam line, but it gives more noise. It's quite a lot. I don't think this is acceptable for a 3D scanner with this price point. The detail on the head, it is very low detail. If you use the full field with the turntable, it's comparable to the mouse with the handheld. See here, let's compare this. The far left here is the Raptor 7 lines, much better result than the one from the Metro X. Raptor Pro 7 lines. The mouth tree here has unmatched detail. Yeah, at least the Wager doesn't have any noise. See here, the eggshell is a little rougher than the other, but it contains no noise. Okay, here's a quick preview. Alright, after merging, I found something unusual with the RevoScan 5.6.4. These two scans, first scan has a 200,000 point. If you look here on the lower left corner, 200,000 point. And the second scan has a 274,000 point. So when you merge it, you will get at least 470,000 point, because a point cannot be erased during merging. After merging, the point clouds dropped to 365,000 points. So there are 100,000 points of the point cloud is missing after merging. So I put both of the point cloud from Raptor Pro and Metro X into Cloud Compare, and then I merge it together, and then I slice a thin section, just 1 millimeter thick. So I slide it. I will display it here. Okay, the green one is from the Raptor Pro, and the yellow line is the point cloud from the Metro X. You can see that point cloud from the Metro X when sliced in thin section, which is we usually use for reverse engineering. Number of point cloud is very faint because it has only 360,000 points versus 600,000 points from the Raptor Pro, so it's much less dense. And the dimension is not the same. Different is quite a lot. That's 0.2 millimeter. That's quite a lot. And second thing that I noticed, Raptor Pro is scanned and processed with 0.3 millimeter resolution, which means that the distance between the point has to be 0.3. So every point has to be somewhere around 0.3 millimeters. So if I measure distance between the point, I should get 0.3 millimeter. See, 0.305. Let's try one more. 0.300. So it will distribute the point cloud evenly at the setting resolution. But when I look at the point cloud from the Metro X, you see it's not distributed evenly. It has the same setting, 0.3 millimeter. But if you look here, see this point, so now it's 0.3. But if I measure this point to this point, it's 0.56 millimeter. That's not 0.3. Some location it gets 0.3. Some location it gets 0.5. Here 0.47. So the distribution of the point cloud in a Revopoint Metro X is quite random. I never seen this with the other scanner 3D scan result in a mesh. They both export without smoothing, and there is no hole filling. So this is the our scanner result. They apply same materials, same reflection, and in the same lighting condition. So let's take a look. On the left is the Metro X, and on the right is the Raptor Pro. Okay, now you can see start to see different. The surface of the Raptor Pro is smoother. See a lot of striking lines. This mesh from the Metro X is created by half the number of the point clouds from the Raptor Pro. Raptor Pro has 600,000 points, while the Metro X has somewhere around 350,000 points. So it's only half of the number of the point clouds. On the clips, you see that it's not very clean for the Metro X. Okay, slide down to see the difference. Okay, let's move to the back side. Okay, on the right is the Metro X, and on the left is the Raptor Pro. Similar to the front, Raptor Pro is smoother, give a smoother surface. This means that variation of the wall thickness is thinner for the Raptor Pro. Top clips look the same. If I move down, see the clip that we need for reverse engineering. So this clip from the Raptor Pro, it's quite complete and smooth, and the one from the Metro X is kind of mushy, so it's gonna be a bit more difficult. And also the bottom clips here, it's cleaner with the Raptor, and it's kind of has some noise for the Metro X. And this is the part where the Metro X cannot scan some part of the sidewall. Okay, thanks you guys for watching. See you in the next full review video.